impressive to me. For like a Sunday at noon panel at any convention, this many people is a feat. So, welcome.
What is happening?
I'm making names.
Form Voltron.
This is the entire panel, is just watching this happen.
Ruin everything.
All right, you do it.
So hey guys.
Hey,
We are, yeah, she likes your hair.
I like your hair.
There's nice hair. This is the panel.
Yeah, this is muttering into mics and complimenting people.
There you go.
Yeah. Be careful, he's watching. So we are all actors. We also are part of a online D&D game called Critical Role that we play Dungeons and Dragons every week on Twitch for Geek and Sundry. But that's not what this panel's about.
I mean, it could be what it's about.
But it can totally be what it's about.
We're not
It's what it's gonna be.
Stop it.
No.
We'd kind of rather talk about D&D.
No,
That's
we'll
not
talk
true.
about whatever.
I'd rather talk about D&D. I'll speak for myself.
But yeah, so there'll be many topics in this panel. The theme of it is voiceover in animation and video games and the general world of voiceover, our experiences there, and your questions regarding that bit of silliness. But you're also free to slip in D&D related questions should you feel so driven to do so. But first, let's begin with introductions. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about ourselves and what we do. Starting with Travis Willingham.
Hi, I'm Travis Willingham. I'm a Leo. I play a Goliath barbarian on Critical Role named Grog. I've done lots of animes like Full Metal Alchemist and Host Club and stuff like that. Lots of video games. Last year was like Halo 5 Guardians, a couple other things. I like to talk into mics for fun. Woo!
Hi, my name is Taliesin Jaffe.
Are we snapping?
You don't have to clap, but that was nice. I play the human gunslinger Percival Fredrickson, Yusuf Kowalski, on Twitch on Thursdays. But other than that, I also like to talk into microphones. You can hear me in lots of animes. Most recently, Black Butler, Book of Murder, which is coming out in a couple weeks. Black Butlers. And lots of video games, Final Fantasy IV, Street Fighter IV, World of Warcraft.
Hello, I am Marisha Ray. I play the half-elven druid Keyleth on Critical Role. And I also talk in microphones like everybody else, and like I am currently. Once again, last year, Metal Gear Phantom Pain, Star Wars Battlefront. Just came out of Fire Emblem Fates, which like half of us are in. And you can also watch Superpower Beatdown, which is a show that I host, because I sometimes also talk into cameras.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey. Oh my gosh, I'm a Gemini, which is actually kind of cool because I am a twin in Critical Role as well. I play the half-elven ranger Vexalia, and I have a bear named Trinket. Thank you, Trinket. And I guess in last year, Halo 5, Guardians, Street Fighter 5, Avengers Assemble, Uncharted 4 coming out this year.
Hi. I'm Sam Riegel. I've lost my voice.
What's your sign?
My sign is Libra. Very measured and even keeled.
Got gypped.
I play Scanlan Shorthalf, the Bard Gnome on Critical Role. I also act in things sometimes, and I don't know.
I don't know what I've done. I did some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a while, and I was Spider-Man in the Spider-Man games, and I was in Persona as the little annoying Teddy, and other things too. And I die in a lot of games. And any game that Laura is killing things in, I'm also dying. And I've also started directing stuff too, so I direct voices for animation and for Disney and for Netflix. In fact, I'm going to be directing Matt Mercer tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Ooh.
Thanks for the reminder.
I love how they act like you were getting called into the principal's office. They're like, oh, snap. Oh.
So at least my character voices aren't high pitched tomorrow.
Oh,
Mine are.
one of them's like Mickey Mouse range.
I was being ironic.
Yeah.
My character's so cute. That's fine.
Hi, my name is Matthew Mercer. I'm Dungeon Master. I'm a cancer. That's not my sign, that's my self-esteem. I'm a cancer. I also talk into microphones for a living, cartoons, video games, Leon Kennedy and Resident Evil.
Yeah, we were a pair.
Yeah, what's up?
You both killed me, I'm sure.
Recent-ish stuff, there's Fallout 4, it was McCready, came out recently. Fire Emblem Fates, which just came out also, with Fiona, as well as a few of the characters. And yeah, so that's our introduction, and that's our panel. Thanks guys for coming.
Bye. Great seeing y'all again.
So yeah, let's go ahead and kick this off with a little bit of Q&A, as you've probably, if you're not sick of us by now this weekend, let's see if we can make this happen soon. You sir, at the very front, go bring your question to the microphone.
Hi guys. Apparently the mic's a little hot still. I'm gonna stand back here. Hi guys, Law Johnson, Facebook's Dungeons & Dragons memes. Awesome to see you again.
Thanks for coming.
I hope you guys are having a super fun time in Portland.
Totally.
Yeah.
And thank you on behalf of all Portland critters for bringing your magic to our weird city. And I would like to ask a question. I'm gonna be that guy and right out the gate start with a D&D one because my fans will kill me if I don't.
Do it.
Yeah, now that has a little bit to do with acting, so that's something. In a hypothetical scenario in which they make a Vox Machina live-action movie, which professional actor that was not yourself would you choose to play your character?
That's a great question.
Vin Diesel.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, I think...
Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista would be Grog.
Dinklage for me.
We were toying around with Zooey Deschanel for Keyleth.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, maybe like a Kate Beckinsale or something.
Did you say?
Kate Beckinsale.
Get back and sell. Yeah, I can see that.
She's hot.
Is it Hugh Dancy from Hannibal who plays Will Graham?
What do you want from Vax? Or
What about Gilmore?
Somebody posted something on Twitter and it was like, oh my god, he's the perfect. Oh, it was the guy that played Saeed on Lost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, he'd be phenomenal.
Wouldn't he be dreamy?
Or I was saying the guy who plays possibly Oberyn in Game of Thrones. He'd be fun.
I agree with that.
Man or woman, you had to agree. Oberyn kind of had it going on.
Awesome, thank you guys.
Great question, thank you. Exactly.
Oh, and Trinket would be played by the bear from The Revenant.
Definitely.
I'm so glad that guy's getting work again.
Yes, go ahead.
This is a question that, what is your favorite voice to ever do while doing voice acting? Also, never have Travis play a fighter attached with Rogue. It's 400 points of damage a round.
Oh, dang.
You said numbers. I don't know.
All right, so favorite voice you've ever performed?
Oh wait, no, that's you, Matt. You start.
No, please go ahead.
Why does it feel like it's so early and it's new?
It's the jet lag.
We're all
It's
gonna
time
give the
to-
answer of like, it's like trying to pick between your children. You just can't
They're also
have one
disappointed. It's
favorite.
really
Little self-loathing and all of them.
I enjoyed playing. I did the voice of Starscream a couple times, and that was really fun. And it was horrifyingly bad on your vocal cords. It's like the worst. But that was fun to do. What about you, Matt?
Oh man, there's one project I can't talk about right now that I'm really excited about. That was
Do it anyway. Violate your NDA.
No. But I will say from a personality standpoint, I really personally enjoyed playing Aloth in Pillars of Eternity. He's just a sort of very slightly nervous elven wizard who has an issue where his body actually contains two souls, and there happens to be this ancient woman named Isilmir who creeps out on occasion, but not really to get really angry at people. Shut up, you fucking cocksmith! I'm terribly sorry. That wasn't me. That was Isilmir. Please don't hit me.
PCB let me Ed win for a video game once. I do remember that, where I was
I
like,
love your Edwin.
they were like, can I do the Ed win for this game?
Yeah.
No one's ever gonna play this game. They're like, yeah, sure. And he was just like, no, for the entire game I get to play a villain who talks like this. It's absolutely fantastic.
Such a good Edwin. I guess you're here recently in Fire Emblem Fates that just came out. I'm Effie, who's like kind of a rode out, kind of like testosterone pumping, kind of giant sword wielding chick. She's like really obsessed with food all the time. So I got to do this all the time. It's really great. Yeah, she's pretty great. What's actually been really fun is I had somebody, because in those games you tend to do 2 or 3 characters. So I'm also Obero, and which is more my kind of Keylethie voice. And someone was like, Marisha, you were great in Fire Emblem Fates. Like, Obero is amazing. I don't know who they got to do the voice for Effie, though. Yeah. I was like, ha Just let it go.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I would cry. Gosh, I don't know. I think one of the most fun times I ever had recording was for Shin-Chan.
One of my personal favorites of yours.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because I just talked like I had a potato in my throat the whole time. And any shame I had was pretty much left at the door.
Great question.
Travis, you didn't answer.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I like playing Brizzle, Gazlow. What's my name? Gazlow.
Gazlow.
Yeah, he just is a really high character and he's kind of a joke, so he talks like this.
Great question.
Hi there. So I wanted to know, on the day that one of our beloved player characters happens to pass,
No.
You shut your mouth.
Get it out.
whether due to heroism or, in Vax's case, impatience, I was wondering, what were your ideas for your next player character?
Like 80 people in the audience go. They're like, we've all thought about this.
I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to lie. I've got very complicated ideas. I'm not sure.
You do?
Oh yeah, no. I've spent time thinking about what I'm going to do, and I finally.
His name's twice as long.
It is interesting. There was an
Yeah,
aspect
twice.
of kind of surprising you guys, I guess, with whatever character they come up with. But if whatever you guys feel like sharing, you don't have to be specific, but you can be somewhat.
I like your Blood Hunter class. That's what I'll share.
Woo!
I've thought about it. I've got a few ideas.
On your current character.
I have an idea for a bard. That would be polar opposite of Scanlan.
You use his slam poetry.
Yeah, but I want to reveal it. It's much.
Well, I was gonna come back as a druid. named Melith. It's gonna be awesome. She's gonna
That
be
could
so
only
cool.
turn into a goat.
You would.
I was thinking I was gonna come back as a tiefling, but I don't know. Zara is so freaking cool.
She's not the only tiefling in the
Yeah,
world.
I know, but they're supposed to be kind of rare, right? I don't know.
guess.
So I don't know. I might not. I might change it. I really just want to be somebody with like blue hair. So I have ideas. I know.
With blue hair?
A werebear with blue hair.
With blue hair.
That's gonna be my name.
Claire the
Claire.
That's what I'll be. I was gonna come back as Helga, the human bar wench. And just try to die as fast as possible. Just horrible decisions.
That would be magnificent.
Serve beer, live forever.
Yep.
Have to get Kid to do the art for the one 10-minute period she actually plays on the game. That's pretty funny, actually. I'll have to kill you first. Good question. Hi, what you got?
Hi. So Laura, if you want to play someone with blue hair, you could always do an air or water genasi.
Don't tell me these things. I know. Okay.
Also, go Geminis.
Also, what?
Go Geminis.
Woo!
I'm not a Gemini.
You're a joiner.
So my question is kind of to all of you. It's a D&D question. Vox Machina is obviously made up of a lot of very diverse personalities and people with very different ways of looking at things, of going about things, very different goals that sometimes may not always exactly line up with each other.
What do you mean?
So, what are your guys' strategies as players, and Matt, what are some of your strategies as a DM for kind of making sure that all of your characters kind of are still working towards the same goal and not just, and still keeping things amicable while at the same time staying true to your characters?
Interesting question.
We have a fight club on. We can't talk about it.
You're out.
I think that's one of the most fun things about playing is that everybody has their own moral code, and we're trying to make that all mesh together to the same goal. So if we think as our character that something is okay, and Keyleth definitely does not. There's. I don't know why I singled out Keyleth.
Shots fired.
Awesome,
Then I think that's fun to see how that plays out and see why somebody would have a problem with somebody else's action.
Yeah, I mean, amicable is hard because we all do have our personal goals that we're thinking of all the time, and being someone with a moral compass is very difficult.
I'm a good person. Bex is a really good person. She's a really good person. Don't you shake your head.
She's saying it for herself, I'm pretty sure right now.
We snicker about it backstage when we're down. We're like, oh wow, that was intense.
Yeah. No, I mean we love it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's hard to answer. There, right before the dragons, there was kind of being candid with you guys. There was a moment where I was like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time justifying Keyleth staying around because it was starting to get a lot of animosity kind of in the group. So, but then it's funny how things can turn out like petty little squabbles after the world is burning to the ground.
Which kind of plays into my question, or my answer as well. I don't want to drive the players to a specific goal or shoehorn them in. They let them play in their field, and I love inter-party conflict. I mean, for those who saw the Percy Grog
He's trying to choke him.
I was mentally eating popcorn the entire time.
I was so ready for that. I was so ready.
I love inter-party conflict, and I never want to dissuade players from that. And if characters have to leave for a while from the game, that's totally fine too. They can play a different character for a while, and have them when they feel the other character wants to return, they can. Or if the other character ends up becoming an antagonist of the party, that's also a cool twist. I've had that happen in previous games, where all of a sudden a player character got so fed up with the party they left, and then came back, 6 months down the line as an antagonist of the party, trying to stop them from making such poor decisions in the future. And then it became a DM-controlled character, and the person was fighting against their old character, and that was awesome. So I love watching the dynamic happen. I don't want to dissuade players from finding their characters out, and just work with them to whatever the ramifications of those discussions are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have. I don't have a foot. I don't have a D&D question. I have an acting question.
Yeah.
We were actually. I was actually talking with some of the other critters last night about doing theater and things. And a while back, I played Eddie in a little show you might know of as the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Heard of it.
And we were talking about the sort of weirdness that goes on, the weirdness that goes on backstage at a Rocky Horror show.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just as weird backstage as it is on stage. And I was thinking, what's the weirdest, strangest, most out to the left field role, voice, or character that you guys have ever played?
There was a time when Percy went to buy black powder and
I played Tiger Woods in a.
Are you really about to admit to this?
In blackface. Oh, brown face. In brown face.
This is on the internet.
Yeah, you can find that. I rapped.
You might want to mention who produced this.
Will I Am produced it.
Oh my god. Technical
You can do a Google search
difficulties.
for Tigga Hoods.
I have never actually heard you admit to this before. I've watched it so many times.
That same year, I played a Mexican man named Barrio in a breakdancing movie called Freak Dance, which you can also find on.
Oh my god.
Also in brown face. Hey, it was a dark time. Just cosmetic.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we have a panel after that.
We actually have had like a little bet going because you're such a well of interesting YouTube. Not your YouTube well goes deep, and we've been wondering how long it's
You can
going to
find
take.
me in my underwear singing about IKEA.
There's so much. There's so much.
Yeah, like Critters found your Craig Ferguson appearance.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Great chorus.
Yeah, you're all over the place, man.
Oh yeah. I say yes to any job.
Laura, what you got?
Oh man, I gotta keep thinking.
I know that's
I don't wanna give it away. That's hard to top.
Yeah, we're done. That's the answer. Good question.
Hey guys.
Hello.
We'll start off with most of you, I believe, have done some really amazing work with Blizzard, and I want to thank you for that because Blizzard has been probably my favorite. But my question, Matt knew his question was coming because I told him about it last night. But what's your favorite accent to play?
You've already answered mine. The Brogue is fantastic. I have yet to play a dwarf in any sort of Blizzard franchise, and it's killing me. I played orcs up and down the day, but I haven't given me a dwarf yet. But that
we let you do the Scottish accent for one game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, for a Kiba Strip, which is a Japanese game where you beat up vampires to make them naked, which kills them because the sun touches their skin. But in the game, you can unlock voices for NPCs. You can set the voice mode to different NPCs, which like you go into a maid cafe and there's a cute little moe maid, and you can give her a very tough Scottish voice. Would you like some tea with that, lass? Oh, you look tense. How about a massage?
Never change, Matt. Never change.
I don't have a choice.
Accent? I can't do accents.
There you go.
All my accents sound like I'm from Boston. That's my Boston accent. Wait,
John Waters film.
aren't everyone from Boston mentally ill?
Never doing a panel with Sam Riegel ever again.
I love you.
Ever.
I love you, Boston. No, I'm terrible at accents. I'm terrible at accents. But I've also done British a lot. But just terribly badly.
Oh my god.
What you got, Laura?
I don't even know.
I'm with Sam, American. It's my favorite one.
I like West Country. Anytime you sound like a hobbit, it's great.
I don't know. I think Marisha's Scottish is pretty great.
Oh, hello. Hello, welcome to Scotland.
Like Swedish?
Swedish, yeah, it's really more Swedish. It's not really even Swedish.
Mind you, our one critter who flew through Sweden is like, no, it's not. No. Sorry.
Travis?
Oh, I would like to be Southern, you know, just be Southern son of a bitch.
Being from Georgia, that's not actually a bad Southern accent.
Good question. Thanks, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. First off, I would like to just thank you on behalf of like everybody who you've inspired to start playing D&D as a hobby. But I have a question specifically for Mr. Mercer up there.
All right.
All right. So I noticed that the longsword or whatever Craven Edge that you've given Grog has very similar traits to a Blackblade build from Pathfinder. So I was wondering if that was like possibly the next kind of class that you were kind of trying to introduce into 5th edition, like you did with Percy's Gunslinger.
The Craven Edge, I really wanted to put an intelligent weapon in the campaign because that hasn't happened before and they haven't encountered one. So that was kind of just a homebrew creation for the Craven Edge. I don't have a lot of time to work on homebrew stuff, and the Bloodhunter took a lot out of me. It was a very good learning experience, and if time allows, I'd like to do something more. I will say I am currently working on a new order for the Bloodhunter. I guess I'll say it here, why not? I'll hope you go up soon. Called the Order of the Lycan, which specifies essentially a Bloodhunter order that accepts the curse of lycanthropy and uses their training in blood magic to control it. Yeah, or Wave Tiger. You can choose whatever type you want. It doesn't affect the
That is
order
definitely
so
going to be Travis's next class.
It'll be a fun class. I'm working out the dynamics of it, but essentially, they can go into this wear form for a short time. If they take damage during the form, they have to roll to see if they go into a Bloodlust Rage next turn. It's kind of fun. It's hard to control that form when you embrace the curse, people. But anyway, that's a little exclusive there for you.
Hey guys.
Whoa,
so,
you got that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you guys super quickly for coming out here to Portland. It's great to see you guys, so thanks for that.
Thanks for having us.
So I did have a question for all y'all. Do you guys play/watch the final product in which you voiced in? And if so, what is your experience while watching or playing the game?
It's weird.
It's always
so weird.
It depends on the project, really. Like if we play or not. I mean, if I played or not.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't play anything I'm specifically in, but sometimes I'm in things that I play.
Yeah, that's more the case.
Yeah, that actually is a really good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, we suffer from the same thing that everybody else does, where we hear ourselves in a project and we're like, whoa, it sounds weird. I don't know. And you always want to go back and do it a million times. But yeah, if it's a franchise that we love, we're definitely playing it and just hating the sound of our voices.
You also recognize everybody in it, so it's kind of weird because you're like, oh yeah, there's.
Shut up, Steve Bloom. Yelling at me. Troy. God, Troy.
You're kind of snarky in Battlefront. Like it actually is like I occasionally find myself going, I know Marisha.
Yeah, it is. Usually all of my snarky lines too. I don't think they use anything. I'm just like, you should really be back fighting with the rest of your team.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? Oh, thanks. Cool. Bye. Like, you're such an asshole.
Except Sam. Sam loves the sound of his own voice.
I do. I'm really good, and I watch a lot of stuff that I'm in, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. That's right. Spot on again. Where you go?
Nailed it.
Yeah, the shut up blank has been our running joke for a long time. Shut up, Travis. Shut up, Laura. Shut up, Troy.
Shut up, Matt.
Shut up, me.
Well, me and like once or twice, me and Travis and a couple other people played. What was it? Call of Duty online or something?
Yeah.
And it was super confusing. Because like Travis would be yelling like, "They're over there," and then I'd be like, "Wait, are they?" And he'd be like, "No, that was me in the game." And then Liam would say something, and I'd be like, "Wait, what? Are you on my team or not?" Very, very confusing.
Good question, thank you.
I did play, when I was playing Fallout, I don't have any companions except for my dog, just because I don't like people. And then I felt really guilty when I got to you, and I was like, oh shit, it's Matt. Should I? And I sent my dog home so that I could make you my companion, and like, the minute my dog left my side, I was like, no, go away, Matt. I immediately dissed you, and like, went back to...
It's totally fine. You would have gotten really sick of me very early and going, you made me carry all this junk? Yeah. You're like, get away, Matt. Go home.
Go home.
Stay at the Red Rocket.
The dog does not complain when you give him so many weapons to hold.
No, but he does complain every time he gets hit, and you have to hear that.
I know. He really does. He whines and you feel so bad.
It's the worst.
And then you don't want to waste your stim packs because you know he'll heal like really fast, and you're like watching your dog like...
That's why I couldn't do it. I don't care if I watch people get murdered in the middle of the wasteland, but that dog, I can't do it.
No, but then you're running around and like you get on an elevator and the dog just like looks at you like...
What, you mean it's not even as cool as any of your weird companions going,
Yeah. That's weird.
in the elevator, quietly?
Weird.
You have,
Weaklings.
no, sorry.
No, I didn't mean to jump over top of you. You go. No, please.
No.
Come on.
Next question, what's up?
All right, next question.
I was just gonna say we have 5 minutes. We only have time for a couple more questions.
More questions.
We'll try and answer quickly. Lightning round.
Go.
Hi. I have... God, that line is so long that I've thought of about 10 million questions for the last...
Just 6 of them.
One.
Go for it.
Six.
Has any of your characters in D&D have held secrets from the rest of the group?
Yes.
All the time, still at this
They
very
still
moment.
do.
Right now.
Right now, yes. I'm a dragon.
What's your
The gold green suddenly makes sense.
Yeah. Secrets are the best.
Yeah.
You, man.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, I just want to know my range on this. So I know I asked all of you yesterday, I'm really interested in voice acting, and you said theater. Are there any good online resources just to either forms you can do or things that you can, I don't know, just resources, I guess.
A great website you can go to for just an overall view of the industry and getting into it is iwannabeavoiceactor.com, created by D. Bradley Baker, one of the most prolific voice actors in the industry.
He's amazing.
So that's a really great place to start. And there are many people out there that can do online workshops and classes with you. Just make sure that anybody who's offering a class, you research their work and see that 1, they're reputable, 2, they are currently working in the industry, and 3, that they're not charging way too much.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people that don't actually work very much that'll do classes, and you won't learn very much.
So what's that? I know it's another one, quick. What's a good portfolio to look at to get examples from?
Just a crap load of credits.
Or, you can go to look up voiceover agencies, and a lot of the agencies will have demo reels of their actors that they represent, and then you can go on and listen to what the demo should sound like, that you'll want to send out to agencies in order to...
Voicebank.net.
Voicebank.net, yeah.
So that has everyone's reel that you've ever heard. It has all their demo reels. You just have to find them. And also you can buy Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Platt.
I sent that one yesterday.
What was that book?
Voiceover voice actor.
Okay,
What it's like behind the mic or something?
What it's like behind the mic, yeah. It's a great book. It's really for right where you are mentally. It's
book.
I will link
You,
it.
sir.
If I can't open it, it was bad.
Hello. I had kind of a personal question for all of you. There's this thing that happens sometimes when you're an artist where you have a lot of self-doubt going forward. When did you identify yourself as a voice actor? Was there a moment? Is there a little story or a snip or a time where you're like, yeah, I think I just did it?
You guys, I think I made it. Yeah, that's hard because we're always still working to keep going. You can't ever stop working. So none of us, I don't think any of us are sitting up here being like, yeah, we can stop now.
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't mean like you can stop or like I'm
Like-
done, I hit the peak. But like the moment you go from thinking of yourself as a squib to being, I am actually an actor.
If I hit it, I'll let you know.
I'd say the closest thing I could say was the moment that I quit my day job after saving up for months to downsize to a tiny apartment and decide that this was it's now or never. You know, before I had the regrets of never really trying, I'm going to put all of my power and energy into this and go through the hardships. And if it doesn't work out, at least I can go through the rest of my life knowing that I gave it a shot, as opposed to wondering what could have been. And so, though it was it wasn't an easy time, and it was a very prolonged time of not being an easy time, but I think taking that big enough step to go ahead and try for a passion like that was the moment I was like, now I'm an actor, because I am poor.
I am broke. Yeah. Yeah, that moment of being able to not have another job and just do your acting jobs. That's when you go, okay, this is something I can actually
when you've
do.
cut down all of your expenses to the point at which you're like, okay, now I can.
Now I can survive. Yeah. I've kind of found that as time goes on and as I keep working, that I'm having a harder and harder time just identifying with any one thing. Like I can't just call myself a voice actor. And I mean, that's a lot of us. We're directors, writers, producers,
Professional D&D players.
professional D&D players. So I find that saying voice acting, and I mean, and this goes for any artists out there, don't adhere to it so much that you end up limiting yourself in the long run, because it can bleed into other areas.
Yeah, it's true.
Thank you. One last question?
Last question.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Last question, yeah.
It's not really a question per se. Matt, I finally bought your sword in this derelict looking scabbard. So I wonder if I can give it to you now.
Bring it!
And
Give it.
also, Laura, I have my 7-year-old and my 10-year-old daughters. They drew you a picture of from Glitter Force. I was wondering if I could bring that.
Hi, girls. I want to see what you drew.
So, is it okay if I come up?
Approach her. And for those of you that didn't get your question answered, we're going back to our tables to sign this afternoon, so just come by and say hello and we can answer your questions
I think
there.
we're stopping at like 2:30. And that's when we have to head to the airport.
So we'll try to fly through everybody.
Yeah, we'll try to be fast today.
Oh, snap. How are you going to get that on the plane?
I don't know. Yes.
Oh, look at these glitter-tastic pictures.
Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh my god!
To share.
You want us to share that? You think he's going to share that with me?
This is Moloch Ball from ESO.
What?
Yes.
Like that. It fits on there.
Hey babe, we're going to share this.
We're having like a weird little cute attack up here, so.
Thank you so much.
Travis.
Well, guys, thank you all so much for coming to our panel and for coming to visit us here at Wizard World. We absolutely appreciate the opportunity to meet all of you.
You guys are amazing.
We'll see you on the show floor, and after that, we'll see you online, guys. Take care.
Travis. Show Travis his card.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep guessing your password till I get it.
Travis, check out your card. The back of it.
Oh, excellent. Wow. My guess is you should give it to his brother and have it ship it. Probably.
He's holding up tiny.
And
No, you're fine, you're fine.
I do.
Hey! Hey guys, thanks for streaming it. You're welcome. And let's try and more stuff later. Okay, bye. Yeah.